The bar and nightlife industry. A lot of our close friends have been here. Really appreciate you coming on a Wednesday to support us for our first ever IP. It's been a great journey for us. 1.5 years. We've achieved some great success in the specialized, customized jobs we've done for customers, be it wedding or be it a special IP, be it creating special content for T-Series. I'm just going to take you through a short
kickstart. Thank you, Honorable Member of Media, respected guests. Quick thank you to my godfather, Veerji, who's always here to support us. Actually gave me my first pocket money to buy a sound system back. I'm just going to jump in here on this platform today. It does take a lot to create an intellectual property. Really had this dream to start properties since we started Kickstart, not just do active incoming work. We had different ideas, something in the F&B, something in children, different genres. Riaz, thank you so much to support the brand Kickstart and through this actual journey. Indian and Awards is a platform that basically gets everybody proof. There's so many of our friends from the DJ fraternity, Clement, Akbar Sami, a lot of more friends around this. They will all come here to support us. A lot more people who are sending in their wishes on Facebook, social media, all over. It's a platform getting in DJs, nightlife establishment owners, everybody to come on, guys, let's all start talking together. Let's all start together, supporting each other rather than just doing everything in silos. We have got, we've got some great people who jumped up straight on board and said, great idea, let's support you. Like we thank Danke, Gaurav Gupta, our main title sponsor. It's a brand new brand launching into the country. Not everybody takes an IP for the first year, but thank you again, Gaurav, and we're missing over here today. We'd like to thank Harman International, Prashant, so much for supporting our cause. Johnny Walker, who presented over here today, but they will be joining us soon. Thank you so much for jumping on again. We're going to introduce the advisory board to you shortly, but I have to give full respect and a big, big thank you to our guest of honor today. Thank you so much for coming. He owns a great landmark location again in Delhi, which is called The Lab, and is already on his way to start some more interesting country. Thank you, Arjun, for taking out your time with your injured leg and coming here. Bless us. I really appreciate it. So, all of this, anything more? I'm just going to introduce Riaz Zamlani to start giving you an insight on behalf of National Restaurant Association of India. Nothing can be possible in this country without getting a body to support you. And NRAI, National Restaurant Association of India. Thank you, Riaz. We'd like you to say a few words, please.
You're wondering why we are having a convention thing in the afternoon, but there were some cocktails floating around. Did somebody carry? There were mocktails? Yeah. A cheap production. Aman just said that nothing is possible with supporting it. And AD just cracked that big body supporting this. So the National Restaurant Association of India represents, is the voice of the Indian restaurant industry. The Indian restaurant industry is actually a large business. It's in 2013 when the NRAI did a food service. We found out the market for the food services business was 7,000 crores. That is huge. That's bigger than television. That's 7 times the size of hotel industry, and about 40 times the size of Bollywood. So, restaurants is a good call. This business is growing at about 10% year on year. What we've realized and what we've seen in the last 2 or 3 years, the bar business, or what we call the PBC, which is the pubs, bar cafes, lounges, which is a big to the nightlife scene, is only 5% entire food services market. However, it is growing at 20% year on year. So currently, it is the fastest growing segment in the country. Nightlife is growing faster than IT. IT is growing at about 17%. It's beating the national GDP by almost thrice. So I think it's about time people realize the significant contribution nightlife and bars and clubs make to the overall economy. I mentioned tourism, promoting ancillary industries. It is a significant contributor not just to the economy, collections, but it also contributes greatly to employment. Bar business alone currently right now employs 2 million people. That's 20 lakh people. That's a lot of people. Businesses are not really taken seriously. People, the bar business as a frivolous, kind of relaxed, fun business. Nobody really knows the kind of hard and the sacrifices that we make in terms of family and time to make sure that other people have a good time. And you guys are having a good time. We're working off. So I salute the community of people who really, really give their all to this business. The idea really is to try and bring to the fore and make people understand that this is a significant business. So we're trying to use this convention to bring to the attention of the government the contribution by this business, and hopefully make them understand that we need to be given impetus and we need to be given stops. So one of the biggest of this, and why NRAI is supporting Aman and this amazing venture, is to bring to light the light of the bar club operators, in a sense. The objective which we have, Karan, is to recognize leadership in the nightlife business and of course, reward it. And thirdly, we want everybody, all stakeholders in the nightclub business are not just the owners and operators, but musicians who bring in crowd, the DJs, the promoters now who are playing a bigger role in nightlife, our vendors and our liquor companies. All of these guys, if they come together and they, like Aman said, they don't in silos and they talk to each other, we can be one of the most vibrant nightlife places in the world. Yeah, absolutely. It is going to be our endeavor to push for later operational hours. We want to push for age, but we also want to push for responsible drinking. We want to create a buzz, which and tourism. Right now, our tourism stats are pathetic. We need to bring in more people. So I think that this platform will really give an opportunity to actually take this business and a little bit more seriously. The about this convention and awards is that it is by the industry for the industry. It is the first of its kind to operate on a national level, and it's the first of its kind to have a very prudent jury. And I'm going to request Amey from ENY in the award categories and how we're going to go about getting awards.
Good afternoon, everyone. I represent with the auditors and process advisors for the award. What we've done is designed the whole process to encompass all the stakeholders of the nightlife. So the objective of the award was make sure that every stakeholder gets represented and awarded. Plus, at the same time, we have 8 categories. There's a lot of process which will be involved in to make sure there's enough credibility, robustness in the process. So what we've done, we've designed 28 categories around the stakeholders, which are owners, chefs, promoters, artist management, interior designers, bartenders, artist festivals, which all encompass the nightlife in the true spirit of the award. What we've also done is we've identified a consortium of 100 jury members across 8 cities, because it's very important that 8 cities get represented by the people who know that city. So we don't want to have a jury set of 10 or 15 people which represent pan-Indian evaluation process. So one of the differentiators and part of the process will be there'll be more than 100 people who will be. So as Riaz said, this is the award for the industry by the. In 2 categories, we will also have the element of public voting as an evaluation parameter, because at the end of the day, they have to appeal to the public. So under the DJ of the year and the bar of the year category, we have an evaluation parameter where we will conduct the public polls. The entire process will be managed by Ernst & Young. Any results, any tabulation, any scores, any votes will go beyond us. So the final winners across each category will be known to all of you on the awards night when it gets open, and no one will know it before that. What we've also done is to make sure that jury panels, set of 100 jury members in the panel, we have a representation from the peers, media and journalists, socialites, trade companies, and again to make sure that all the knowledge and information gets accumulated for a credible. So 2-filter process, more than 100 people from the industry will participate, and this has never been done in a evaluation process for a nightlife